the sun sitting fast, just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Go on now and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your love because your heart's bound to die. Go on now and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun sitting down on our town, on our town? Good night. Now I sit on the porch, watch lightning bugs fly. I can't see too good, I got tears in my eyes. I'm leaving tomorrow, but I don't want to go. I love you, my town, you'll always live in my soul. And you know the sun's sitting fast, and just like they say, nothing good ever lasts. Go on now and kiss it goodbye, but hold on to your love because your heart's bound to die. Go on now and say goodbye to our town, to our town. Can't you see the sun sitting down on our town, on our town? Good night.
Good evening and welcome to this Week in Review. Tonight's stories include first day in the new school, Burgeo Academy, official opening of the Ground Search and Rescue Building, Name the Apple Contest. These stories plus the BBS Playbill, Off the Rack, and more coming up after this.
We live in a special place, made special by natural beauty and our native wildlife. Like the endangered Newfoundland marten. The Newfoundland marten lives on the edge of extinction. To protect our native species, we must respect their habitat, their homes. But they live where we live.
On Monday, September the 2nd, students and teachers got the first look at the new school, Burgeo Academy. Thanks to BBS volunteers Megan Foote and April Strickland for agreeing to film this day for us. The first day of school always seems to be exciting, whether it's your first time or the first day of your last year. This year it was a little bit of both, and the fact that our students were going to a brand new building helped build the excitement. Megan and April interviewed a few people about what they thought about the new school.
I think it's definitely worth it for the fact that you got new facilities, it's cleaner, it's got better space, it's more suited for the students we got. So I think for the next 20 years, whatever, you're going to get well worth the money spent.
So you think it's worth like the funding to government?
I think it looks lovely, a lot of nice stuff here, and only time will tell when we work out all the problems. I mean, obviously, anytime you move into a new building, there are sure to be some problems, but hopefully there'll be nothing that big, and that we'll all enjoy here. You mean like for us to get a new school, was it worth it? Absolutely worth it. I know this way, maybe some of you will be in the way in grade 7. Like I really see the new school. I have to be honest. I say that like the school is an investment in the future of our town. Just like the new hospital was an investment in the future of the town, so is the new school. And so is that new arena we ever get, the one that we were promised last year. So like anything like this, it's got to be a positive. It's got to mean that this town is still alive and well, and we're not going anywhere soon.
This year we have 3 new teachers added to the school staff. Our volunteers also interviewed them.
I think it's an absolutely beautiful school. I think you're very lucky to have a new school like this. And not many communities in Newfoundland got us quite this spectacular.
So why do you hope to get the students?
Well, first of all, I'm going to have to start with the basics for everyone since nobody's had music for so long. But I'm hoping to get a choir on here, and grades 4, 5, 6, and 7 will be able to record. And well, I'm going to talk to the students, see what they want from me, and then we're definitely having a Christmas concert. how does it feel to like work in a smaller like community? Because I know you work in Toronto, right? So how does it feel to be in a small community?
Well, I did. I taught in Toronto for 2 years. I taught music in grades 6, 7, 8 music there, and I taught 7 core there. But I did grow up in TWIR, Newfoundland, so it's not much different than that. So I think I'm adjusting pretty well. I really like it here.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I'm here with Miss Programs Westwood. So what are you guys teaching this year?
I'm going to be the French teacher in the school, teaching from grades 2 up to the end.
I'll be teaching physical education, 2201, K to 9, and STS in grade 6, but 7 science.
So what do you guys hope to gain the students this year?
I'm looking for the best that they can accomplish. I would like them to show what they can accomplish, show their best side of them, and give it all its worth.
Me, with French, like a passion for the language and understanding of the culture, and that's what I'm aiming for this year. Thank you.
The official opening of the Ground Search and Rescue Building was held on Friday, September the 5th. Eugene Ball, coordinator of the Ground Search and Rescue team, welcomed everyone. Ed table guests and speakers included MHA Calvin Parsons, Staff Sergeant Sandy Archibald, Deputy Mayor George Reed, Mayor of Ramia Lloyd Rossiter, and Ari Blackmore, President of the Newfoundland and Labrador Search and Rescue Association. Then it was on to the ribbon-cutting ceremony that would officially open the new Ground Search and Rescue building. This honor was given to MHA Calvin Parsons, Eugene Ball, and Ari Blackmore. Before this part of the celebrations concluded, our MHA Calvin Parsons made a presentation to Deputy Mayor Reed on behalf of the town.
Hoping I was going to be able to make this presentation tomorrow to a different audience, but I had to get back to St. John's tomorrow morning after doing the clinic here fairly early, so I won't get the opportunity. So I thought now, since we had some people from Virgil here and the Deputy Mayor's here, it was a great opportunity for me to do this now. I received a request a couple of months ago, actually, from the council through their town manager, Doug Kendall, to see if I could do anything to help out with the playground situation here in town. So again, we went scratching, and I'm pleased to present to the Deputy Mayor for the children of the town, and those parents who make use of it with their children, a check for $5,000 for the playground here in Virgil. Thank you very much.
On behalf of council, and I'm sure that they put some good use on the playground.
We wish the Ground Search and Rescue every success with their new facilities. On Monday, September the 8th, the Department of Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada sent out a news release with the headline, "New Apple Looking for Name." Just about everyone enjoys a fresh, tasty apple. Now apple lovers have a chance to name one. Canadians from coast to coast are invited to enter a contest to name a new apple that was developed at Summerland, BC. The medium-sized yellow apple has a thin, glossy skin. The flesh is extremely juicy, crispy, and sweet. It is a versatile treat, best eaten fresh as a snack or in salads, but can also be used for cooking. When properly refrigerated, it retains its quality for a long time. Contest information, rules, and email submission forms are available at www.agr.gc.ca/malus, M-A-L-U-S, or you may call 1-613-759-1000. Postal entries may be sent to Name the Apple Contest, Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada Research Centre, Highway 97, Summerland, BC, VOH 1ZO. The contest closes midnight, September the 21st, 2003. Stay tuned for more of This Week in Review coming up after this.
Hi, I'm Valerie Pringle, asking you to support the Trans-Canada Trail. Communities across this country are building this national trail for all Canadians. Every $50 you donate builds a meter of trail. In recognition, your name will be permanently engraved in one of the trail pavilions. Call now and put your name on the Trans-Canada Trail.
We spoke to Lion Stan Kosser on Wednesday of this week concerning the notice they had on the Community Channel 10 about special bingos.
Good day.
Thanks for speaking with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
I just wanted to get a little bit more information about the notice you put on TV about your special bingos. You said as of September the 1st that there will be no special bingos for persons living outside of Burgeo. What made the Lions Club come to this decision?
Well, Marie, in the past, the Lions Club have held special bingos. We've held several for people outside of town. We've got a bit of backlash from it, I guess, a bit of feedback from some of our own members as well as some of the general public. So we felt now that to be more fair to the people in town, that we would have special bingos for people, only for people who live here in Burgeo, and therefore that we would cut out all bingos for anybody who living outside the town.
Okay. I understand also too from your notice on TV that there is an application process that you must go through. Like I just can't come to Lions Club and says I need to go to St. John's for medical purposes. Would you have a special bingo for me?
We've had an application process in place for a number of years now. It haven't been used. Sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't. With the application process, that way then we can be more fair to people. We may be probably having a bingo or even giving our regular donation, say, to someone who, I can't say they don't need it. I guess everybody need it, but a lot of people gets overlooked from it.
Okay.
And by having the application, then we get all the information, and then the club can make a fair decision on what we're going to have.
Okay.
If we're going to have a fundraiser or if they qualify for just our regular donation.
Okay, I believe that like you and I had a discussion prior to this, and I believe you were telling me that there were 3 levels of, I'll say, givings or donations or fundraisers. So you want to start with the one, I think you guys do $100, $150 one to certain people for.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess the Lion and the Lioness as well have the same one. And usually what our regular donation is for, if you've got somebody who have made several trips, and I don't mean 1 or 2 trips, probably several trips with 3, 4, 5 or half dozen trips, say to Cornerbrook or St. John's for medical reasons, they have no probably means of income or no help, no insurance or anything like that. They can, if they say contact the Lions Club and then fill out this form, we give a $150 donation. Some people gets overlooked. If we do it ourselves, like go look for it, we shouldn't be going out looking for this. People should be coming to the club. The next level of help, I guess, is the special bingo. The special bingos is usually held for people who's got to go out of town, usually to St. John's, for an extended period of time for medical treatment. A lot of those is probably for cancer treatment, like radiation or chemo. They're gone for probably several weeks. Then we have a special bingo for those people to help with their expenses. Again, if they're not covered by insurance and things like that. The third level is usually if they got to go to the province. If they got to go to the province for treatment, and we have had several of those. So we did it for late Edward Ball, Ariel Strickland, we did it for Corbin Durnford, and we didn't do it. That is when the Lioness steps in, and I think with the help of other organizations around town, they have the community shower. And this is the 3 levels. And I think if all of this is done right, everybody can be treated fairly, and we won't get, you don't get any feedback. You're going to get feedback regardless, but with our special bingos, if we continue the way they were doing, it was eventually going to get out of hand.
Yes.
Everybody, you've got somebody out of town, and even and a lot of those people have medical reasons we don't know anything about, and
Okay.
you know, we can't be a,
Yeah.
not that we're not doing sympathize with them, but I don't
Sure.
think, you know, we as the Lions Club, even here in Burgeo, we should look after the people in Burgeo, and
Yeah. For your 3 levels of, I'll say, givings, if I as an individual needed, I've went to St. John's, say, several times, do I approach you, the Lions Club, myself, or can someone else approach on my behalf?
somebody else can approach on your behalf.
Okay.
Even if you well, even if you ask the Lions member, and the Lions member would pass it on to the appropriate committee, which is the Health and Welfare Committee, and they would see that you get a proper application to fill out.
Okay.
Well, it's just a form, and there's some personal questions on there.
Okay.
And
I think what I was getting at was somebody can't approach you on my behalf without my knowledge. Well,
they
you
shouldn't know.
Yeah,
They shouldn't know.
but the form itself must need, say, for example, my
Yes.
signature.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks very much for speaking with us. We hope that clarifies it a little bit more for the community.
I hope it do. And at this time, on behalf of the Lions Club, I would like to thank the people who come out to all of our special events, help us out. We've started up a new year, and hopefully we can please everybody.
Okay.
And right now we're doing up our community calendars for next year, and so I did put a message on television, but if there's anybody out there who want a calendar that didn't get one before, just they contact me and I can fill it out for them. They should do it within the next week because I'm getting the order done up in Cinema right now.
Oh, okay. Thanks very much, Stan.
You're very welcome.
The Burgeo Public Library is moving again. This is the second time within the past number of years. Approximately 5 years ago, the Burgeo Library moved from what is now the museum to the basement part of St. John's Central I. This past week, the staff and some board members have been moving again, this time into a brand new location, the Burgeo Academy. Burgeo Library Board Chair Jim Pink, along with his son Desmond, were working hard on Wednesday of this week, bringing books to the new location. 2 weeks have been allotted to get the library in order. There is still a lot of work to be done, since there are a large number of books left to be brought over to the new location. When we visited on Wednesday afternoon, this is what the whole library looked like. As you can see, there are still a large number of books to be moved. Once the books arrive at the Burgeo Academy, the librarian, Frida McDonald, and the new Communities in School Coordinator, June Anderson, started packing them on the shelves. We look forward to the new library opening in approximately 2 weeks. Stay with us for Off the Rack and the BBS Playbill, all coming up after this.
Hello, I'm John DeVisser, and I'm asking you to support the Trans-Canada Trail. Communities across our land are building this national trail for all Canadians. Every $50 you donate builds a meter of trail. In recognition, your name will be permanently engraved in a trail pavilion. Call now and put your name on the Trans-Canada Trail.
Off the Rack. This week, as we scanned our tape rack, we came across a tape of the official opening of the Burgeo Public Library. Let's look back to February 1998.
That have made this work, and not me. And with that, Mr. Ramsey, I will ask that you and Sandy and Mr. Butt, Andy, cut the ribbon to officially make the Resource Center and Library and Tech Center ours. And before we move the camera, with the signees for Brightside Youth, come forward to this table, please.
Hold it up better for
And to complete the whole partnership, the official signing of the contract for Brightside Youth have become a part of our partnership. The people around the table: Annie Brown, Victor Benoit, Ken Benoit, Andy Buck from board office, and myself. We'll have to take it back to board office to get one other sign in.
BBS Playbill. On Thursday, we'll have a rebroadcast of entertainment from the Sand and Sea Festival with Route 480. Join Pansy and the gang for 2 stories, a craft, and lots of fun on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on Pansy's Garden. And I'll be here again next week with This Week in Review. Please stay tuned now for entertainment from the Sand and Sea Festival with Route 480. Before we sign off tonight, I would like to inform our viewers that may be interested that on Monday, September the 15th, on CMT Channel 26, they will be airing a video by Craig Young entitled You Can't Take It With You. He also won Guitarist of the Year again this year. We extend our congratulations to Craig Young. For This Week in Review, I'm Marie Rose. Good night and God bless.